Move my mic closer. Go on, chat. Win. Do the thing. Have my tea. Phone. I may have just this. It's off. Oh my goodness. It's been a hell of a day. Woo. Hint. Nice. Hello, chat. Oh, let me put some lip gloss on so I don't look so dead. Hello, chat. How are we doing? I've had a hell of a day. I did that thing where I hyper-focused really bad and didn't do a lot of the things that I was meant to do. It is a little bit warm. Yeah, it's a bit warm. We're gonna see how long I can last in front of this PC. I've spent my entire afternoon at my sewing machine fighting sleeves. But I was listening to an audiobook at the same time, so, you know, it's all good. But look! Remember that top I was telling you about that I'm working on, drafting myself? I made this out of a Hema bedsheet. There's still some adjustments that need to be done. And like, what's crazy is that there's better pictures of me wearing it.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I spent some of my money to subscribe to you.
Yay!
Mousy love.
Danish, thank you for 29 months. But yeah, the sleeves are now perfect. I posted a picture to Blue Sky. I also put it in the Discord art channel. So the sleeves are now, in my eyes, perfect. We got there. They are perfect off-shoulder bishop sleeves. The cuff was a bitch to do. But realistically, I procrastinated a lot, and that's why it took me so long to do. It realistically wouldn't have taken me as long as it did if I had just, you know, sat down and done it instead of sat there and stared at it and gone, oh, why do I have to do it like this? Anywho, the sleeves are perfect. They're great. The problem that I discovered is that because I did the sleeves properly this time, I forgot to account for the amount of, like, the width of the top hem that was lost to the sleeves. So it ends up being really tight, across the, like, whole top bit. So essentially, in my next and hopefully final draft of this top blouse pattern is just to add like to widen it out like a whole bunch more so that it's actually big and flouncy. Turns out these sorts of tops, they use a lot of fabric, but, you know, again, Hema bedsheet came in clutch. It's a little bit scratchy to wear because of that fact, but it turned out really good. Other than the minor issues with the pattern, it turned out really good. Like, this is shockingly good quality. But yeah, so I was so surprised how much fabric sleeves needed. Oh god, I don't think a lot of people realize how much fabric sleeves need. The sleeves of that top alone is like, when you lay it out on the floor, I wish I'd taken pictures now. When I laid out the entire pattern on the floor, the sleeves are like the size of the whole blouse, like laid out. The sleeves have like the same amount, if not more, fabric, especially like peasant blouse sleeves or bishop sleeves. They have more fabric than the actual bodice itself. So yeah, I spent my day doing that. I had a really bad headache yesterday, and it's been trying to creep up on me again today, but anywho, it's like a whole skirt. Yeah, it's mad. Like, I keep looking at it, right? And like, I remember like looking at how much fabric, like how big the sleeve section was compared to the actual bodice pieces, and I was just like, what the hell? And so now now that I have the sleeve pattern sorted, I genuinely, I have like a mild worry. I need to lay out my actual fabric that I want to make this top out of again. And I need to look at how much fabric I actually have compared to how much fabric this top will end up needing. Because as I've been drafting this top pattern, it has slowly gotten bigger and bigger. And I have this like creeping fear that's like slowly begun of, oh no, what if actually I don't have enough fabric? Like, it looks, when I have the actual fabric that I'll be using laid out, I was like looking at him going, oh, this should be plenty. And now after I've seen like how big my sleeve is gonna look and how it's just get smaller arms. Smaller arms is not the issue. It's wanting to have poofy sleeves. Are you using the nice, maybe expensive fabric that you mentioned before? For the next version, no. I am going to be making another mock-up, 100%. I'm not risking it. We'll see. I want to eventually use my really nice fabric, but I'm trying to make a set. Like, I'm trying to make a matching bloomers, top blouse set. And there is a very real possibility that if there isn't enough fabric to make that blouse, somehow, I end up going back to the camisole idea. Should be crazy. But, anyways, that's that. Today we're gonna be finishing those cosmic, quests. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache, so I'm a little bit all over the place. Let's put heat of battle on. But yeah, anyways, that's the sewing diaries over. Anyhow, the hyperfocus is very, very real. The struggle. Let's go do... Waiting for results. Okay, good. Let's go do my mini cack pot. Anywho. Yeah, so I expected to only spend like maybe an hour at most on that, and then I was gonna get a bunch of other work done. But I lost so much time to just locking in, hyper-focusing, and finishing that top. And, now all of that work that I didn't do, I'm, gonna have to lock in and do later. I'm so tired. Right, okay, mini cactpot done. So much to do, so little time. Real. It's honestly perfect. It's finally expired. I can go get a new cact book. It's very, very real.
The music reminds me of the Sid Meier remake of the old pirate strategy game from around 2000 or 2001. Finds accordion and begins playing.
What, the gold saucer music? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I can see it. What the hell? For a moment there, I was just like, why is there somebody else at the... Like, I genuinely was like, has there always been another NPC there? And it took me a moment to realize that is a person. My brain is so cooked. Okay, Crystalline Conflict is at least better than Rival Wings. Rival Wings would have been impossible. Crystalline Conflict I can absolutely do, but yeah. Everything else requires me to do actual combat, and that's certainly something. Let's go to Cosmic Exploration! Woo! I've got so many little Hey, I do need a ride. So many little projects, so little time. It's so pretty here. Alright, so we got a few things happening. Mech Ops? But the thing's not popped up. Oh, mechs deployed. I understand now. So we've got this blue quest, and we got another quest, despite our rest efforts. So we're gonna do the blue quest first, and then we'll do the side quests, and then that should be Cosmic pretty much done, other than the fact that, I gotta remember to figure out how to get these on my shared macros. His gift, his way.
Greetings, Aurora! Lest you fret, our analysis of Grandma Laurel continues apace. But perhaps you could handle something else for me? It's Namingway. He's decided to take up an exploration initiative of his own. I can tell he needs help. Alas, as overseer here, I'm in no position to lend a paw, which is why I'm volunteering yours. You do have paws, don't you? No? Pause?
Edison to Edison communication. Wow.
Fortuitous timing, Aurora! As I was just telling my associates, a mission of utmost import awaits me on Aetheris. For you see, there remains unresolved matter of the survey pod abandoned in the aftermath of my crash landing. At the time, there was no hope of repairing or even dismantling it. My only option was to conceal the wreckage under loose earth and plant matter. Now that I have reunited with my kin, however, it's time I took responsibility for my mess. Elaborate technology ought not to be left unattended. That having been said, the memory of precisely where I buried it is, well, it was 100 years ago. Nevertheless, I propose to have a look around the area and consult with the locals as necessary. Would you care to accompany me? Wonderful! Then let us meet again at the peaks of Girabanya. I seem to recall acquiring town by the name of Alagana somewhere in the vicinity. Yes, I shall await you there.
Oh my god, we're going back to Girabanya? Thought they forgot about that place. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Naming Way.
At last, here we are at Alagana. This is Alagana, yes? The town appears rather unpeopled. Has something happened in the time since the Autumn War? Back then, the bustling crowds of refugees and mercenaries posed a dire challenge in my efforts to avoid detection, I tell you. Alas, thwarted by the passage of time, I had hoped the familiar sights would jog my memory. But perhaps if I simply retrace the events. After my crash landing, I was discovered by a band of young children who called me a talking rabbit. That's right, they helped me conceal the survey pod. But of course they would all be well over 100 years old by now. Were we to assume they yet live? I realize the chances are slim, but let us nevertheless speak with the townsfolk. Mayhap someone has stumbled upon the wreckage in my absence. If you should hear anything noteworthy in the course of your questioning, give me a shout.
You know what we need to get back to at some point? My replay of Heaven's Ward. I really want to progress that. In other words, I really just want to see Otterell again in the Lord Thomas. That long-eared fellow with you is a Loperate, you say? Good, good. I thought it was a damn Gerquin. It got me to thinking. You ever hear our traditional querying song? It's a relic of the past now, but for the little ones we sing a variant. From the moon the rabbit falls. God damn it. From the moon the rabbit falls. Moon dust mountain piled tall. Or some such. You get the idea. Any road, a lot of folks moved on to ply their trades in Alighieri after stone fell out of fashion. Might be as good as you find your answers there. Mysterious machinery buried in the ground? No ma'am. Don't know nothing about it. Nor do I want to. My generation was raised to be wary of Magitech and all that Garlean shite. Fiddle with it or go anywhere near it and you'll be lucky if you're only clapped in irons. Can't deny some of us go scavenging just to keep food on the table, but if we found your sinking hunk of metal, we'd have the sense to leave it well alone. Interesting. I'm gonna go talk to...
Folklore and children's songs about animals? Any rabbits speak of, perchance?
Perchance? Something buried around these parts during the Autumn War? Afraid I can't help you there, dearie. I'm 92 summers young. But even when I was a girl, Alagana still held on to that wartime vigor, right up until the Empire came stomping in. Was it 20 years ago now? A lot of land's been gathering dust since then. So if you mean to tell me something's buried here for the past century, well, I can believe it. Naming Way.
After 100 years of covert operations, it feels strange to simply walk up to people and start a conversation, but I digress. Have you learned aught that could be put on the trail? That could put us on the trail? That the wreckage is like to have been left untouched bodes well for us, and I heard tell of that children's song myself. Surely it can be no coincidence that the lyrics reference building a mountain with a rabbit from the moon. Yet it seems no one in town knows the specifics. Would that I had a survey drone to scan the surrounds. Alas, I was told that they aren't designed to function on Aetheris. At any rate, rather than dig blindly, let us travel next to Aligiri and continue our inquiry. Do 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 do.
Oh god, it's all the way down there, right? Okay, I should probably just... yeah. Y'all, can you believe that FanFest is this month? I'm...
Oh, Aligiri, I'd hoped I would recognize you. I see now the terrible reach of the Garlean invasion. Well, where shall we start?
FanFest just 2 weeks away now. Wow. I know. Hi, Tim! That striking scarlet garb. Could you be the Naming Way? Huh? You know this guy?
I beg your pardon? You know my name, sir?
That and more. Why, I've known you all my life. Isn't that right, my friend? I'm Seawall, humble peddler of handicrafts like this mammoth. Time-consuming as it is to produce, I rarely carry more than one, but it always finds a buyer. I modeled it on the talking rabbit described in a nursery song my grandparents used to sing for me. Naming Way the Red, they called him.
The Alagana children's song. Might you recall the lyrics?
Of course. Goes a little something like this. From the moon the rabbit falls, in youth he doth confide. Sticks and stardust piled high, tall, his secret there to hide. The children build a mountain for the moon rabbit, and in return he gives them each a nickname and a footnote in his traveling log. So great was my fondness for the fable that when I took up the merchant's mantle, I collaborated with local artisans to craft these themed mammoths.
Come to think of it, I do believe I encountered one of these during my travels, but I had dismissed its resemblance as mere coincidence. Can you believe I have my very own merchandise?
Yes, I have one. I have one!
My good sir, after 100 years away, I'm come to retrieve the vessel I crash-landed and subsequently buried somewhere in the peaks. At the time, I was aided by a group of young children. Could your grandparents have been among them? Is there anything more you can tell us? Anything at all?
Well, I'm a little shaky on the lyrics for the second verse, but let's see. Across... What? That shouldn't be active. welcome to the stream. Thanks for... I'd be so freaked out if somebody made a effigy in my likeness. I would be too. Inter LMAO. No, it's... Too late, you have to give us a Razor bundle now. Absolutely not. Didn't realize that was still... Oh yeah, all the convergence... What else is still... Oh, so many of these can be disabled. Thanks for the first time, Chatterbot, for alerting us of this oversight. I don't identify as a bot! Fish before it goes away. Anyways, back to finding the spaceship. Across the washing water deep, through Castle Gate beyond, alone the moon dust mountain sleeps, its hearth and home a pond. Perhaps something there could be of use to you?
Why, the second verse would appear to describe a specific location. This may be our most promising lead yet. Right then, Aurora, let us return to Alagana and see what we can make of these clues.
Hell yeah. Hold a moment, Hemingway. To you, I may be a stranger, but to me, you're a dear old friend of the family. Let me aid you as the elders once did.
You're too kind, Sewell. I dare say we couldn't ask for a better guide.
Yay! Oh my gosh, we have to go all the way back. After peddling wares in Alighieri for so long, my hometown feels almost foreign in its tranquility, yet no less welcoming.
Well, here we are at the river. Now what?
Across the washing water deep, through Castle Gate beyond. Our first clue directs us here to the slow wash. If we suppose the castle to the Castrum ruins, then might that rock formation be the gate? I mean...
I trust your instincts, my good fellow. Let us seek our Moondust Mountain on the other side.
We're going on a hunt. Pile of sticks. This mound of earth is riddled with twigs and rock fragments. Nothing of value appears to be buried here. I think it's really impressive that something managed to stay buried this whole time. This looks promising. You root around but only find broken Garlean. Double-pronged lump. Ooh, could this be promising? When you clear away the debris, you espy a shape distinctly loperate in origin. You decide to summon the others.
Have we located it at long last?
Whatever it is, it's buried deep.
My survey pod! Oh, happy day! Even after a century, it's still here. Well, all that remains is to arrange for its excavation and transportation back to the moon. So the nursery song was a map all along. I'll be damned. And frankly, honored beyond words to have been a hand in its discovery. Likewise, my 100-year mission may well have ended in failure, were it not for the kind-hearted souls such as you and your forebears. Not to mention dear Aurora, of course. Oh dear. A little wonder I thought mankind was far too small, given my first encounter on Aetherius was with children. 100 years on Aetherius, you say? Doubtless you've been everywhere worth going. 'Tis a feat which any merchant would aspire. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. As mentioned, I was restricted to the shadows in the interest of evading public notice. Never have I tasted tacos in Tyrol or scoured the South Sea Isles, and there's no telling how many more stars are in want of exploration. Many a discovery is to be named and proclaimed, and I shall pursue each and every one to the ends of the universe. The ends of the universe. Well, I can but pray we meet again along the way. Fare thee well, Namingway. Yay! I can transmit these coordinates to my associates at a later time. For now, we must needs report back to Searching Way. After that, I suppose I shall ruminate on my next steps. Craning my Ellison neck to look down at Namingway. I think this should stay forever. Oh my god. Okay, I just remembered something. I don't know if anyone else, any other, you know, One Dark Window fans? Did you see the news? About the Oracle deck that is going to be based on the Providence cards that's coming. I lost my mind. The amount of people rightfully asking in the comments, is this going to be available in the UK? Is this going to be available in Europe? Oh my god. Kara, I'm so glad somebody else understands, because I was like, I have no one to talk to about this other than Haley and probably you and any, you know, the very few other people I know that have read Rachel Gillig's other series that isn't Night in the Moth, which comes out soon. I'm freaking out, but yeah, I have yet to read it, but I have it on Kindle. Read it. So good. Genuinely, Rachel Gillig's mind for creating worlds and like magical structures and like the world building is so unique. I wasn't sure what to think at the start of One Dark Window, like, magic cards? Like, okay, this is interesting, let's see where it's going. And by the end of that duet, I was just in awe. It was just... I also listened to the audiobooks. Reading the synopsis, is this sure werewolf times prince? What? she werewolf time? No. Which book are One Dark Window? It's, I don't know how to describe it. The so
there's like... Maiden who must unleash a monster within her to save a kingdom, but the monster in her head isn't the only one at threat lurking. So it's not quite that. This isn't a spoiler or anything. This is literally like the... And I distinctly remember this, like the first chapter, it sort of explains this, but there's sort of like a magical plague. In like a poisonous fog or whatever. And there's also these magic like cards that have certain abilities each, and it's very unique. The main protagonist has the illness and has to hide it because usually the children who end up with that illness are like taken away and you know whatever, but yeah, there's a whole... I recommend reading it. It is so unique, and maybe it should be my next read. Yes, I think it should, because it's... It is without a doubt probably one of the most interesting duets I've read in recent time. Like, the Crimson Moth was very, very good. Crimson Moth, Heartless Hunter series, that was very good. I enjoyed that. That was great. One Dark Window has basically one of the more unique magic systems I've ever come across in a fantasy book thus far. There's quite a few. The one that I'm reading, the book that I'm reading right now, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with. It's like a historical fantasy of that, like, that takes place in the medieval Renaissance in Italy. And if magic was like a thing there, and there's like a whole war starting to kick off between like there's like actual historical politics happening, and also a bunch of magic shenanigans and things happening. And the chapter that I just got through, I was listening to the audiobook, and they're like, oh yeah, and you know, here's that, you know, artist that I've commissioned for this, Leonardo, and I was like, because it takes place in Italy, and the narrator for the book is this wonderful Italian actress, so everything, like, sounds, you know, is properly pronounced. And, the next line goes, yes, is, you know, full name, yes, Leonardo da Vinci, and I had to pause the book for a second, and I went, wait a minute. Okay. It's very good. The magical system of this book so far is very interesting. There's still a lot of unknown about it. It's called Graceless Heart. It's massive, the book. The audiobook, when I saw it, it was like 18 hours long, and I was like, oh god, this is an undertaking. But I listened to it to the point that my headphones died today. I'm struggling to keep up with my library holds, not Libby, of course, and ARC read. Oh my gosh, you've got ARC reads? I've always wanted to be an ARC reader for something. I'm going to need a palate cleanser book soon anyway. I've been reading way too much lit RPG. One Dark Window is a duet, so there's two books. One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. Still very good. Read them. They're good. Rachel Gillig. Rachel Gillig also wrote Night and the Moth, which you've probably seen a lot about, maybe, possibly. Also insanely good. I'm obsessed with it, and the second one comes out soon-ish. Hi, Remy. I've been waiting quite some time for this next one. Remy Bemmy. I'm streaming. Anyways.
When I invited you to accompany me, I failed to anticipate the extent of the ordeal in store for us. You've helped me put so much to rest, Aurora. Ah, but what a story. A lost survey pod uncovered after a century, unearthed alongside the descendant of the child who helped to bury it in the first place? After we lost contact, I could only wonder what had happened. Really, I should have known our naming way would make an impact on the locals.
Remy's doing okay. It's not too hot here. It doesn't get hot for a few more days.
Oh, very clever, Searching Way. Aren't they just? In all seriousness, I'll arrange to have the Sinus Adorum cohort collect the wreckage from Allegana in short order. Wonderful! Their assistance is greatly appreciated. In fact, I shall make a note to thank each of them personally. Returning to the burrow, joining the initiative, and even meeting a civilization from another star, the journey has been long and fruitful. For much of it, I've been asking myself, what's in a name, truly? Flowers, trees, topological features, all of them beautiful just as they are. 'Tis we, not they, who have need of such labels. In the past, I spoke of cognitive links and other scholarly concepts, but I've come to believe that the true significance of names is both simpler and more profound. A name is a moment in time, a perspective or a feeling. A name is how we say, this is how I see the world, and I want to share it with you.
Wait, hold up. I actually really like that. Oh damn, it actually... Oops.
In a way, it's a gift. And I, Naming Way, was given the greatest gift of all. One that served me well as part of the Cosmic Exploration Initiative, especially. I hope it's not presumptuous to say that I'm quite proud of the work I've done. Hardly. Your crew has embraced your every appellation with enthusiasm, you realize? Indeed, and what a marvelous experience it's been. You've both made my dream come true. I think you'll find the feeling is rather mutual.
You truly breathed life into these stars. Yay.
Such kind words! Though a century of solitude taught me much, I relish the company of like-minded compatriots who appreciate nuanced nomenclature. At any rate, my time with the initiative is far from over. I've only just reunited with my kin, after all. Ere long, however, I suspect I will be amenable to a new journey. Perhaps alone, or perhaps accompanied by an esteemed peer. You wouldn't say no to a new adventure, would you, Aurora?
Yay. Witness to the stars. What did that unlock, though? It was a blue quest. Curious. What the hell? What am I looking at? What is this? Should you choose to undertake this quest, know that guidance from the journal, duty list, and map will be limited. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Might have been blue because every CE main quest has been... could unlock the next planet if we ever get one. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Decipher visual clues to determine your course of action. Oh, hell yes. We got a mystery on our hands. Aha! Aurora! Aurora Nix! Can you help me? Can I borrow you? Sure. So vicarious. Vacationers. Heard of them? Mammoths? Rest enforcers. This rest thing turns out pretty important. Who knew? Not us, Loporits. Rest? So we thought about it, resting, proper procedure, formed a club, the Vigorous Vacationers. Equal parts fun and relaxation. Anyway, I came up with a game, like hide and seek. Use your exo tablet, take a photo, others try to find you. Problem, we're Loporits. Gotta outdo each other. Every game gets harder, more hunting, more hiding, until we're all carrot starved. Is that really resting? I hear you. It's not. Gotta put a stop to it. 2 of us are still out there. The best of the best. It won't be easy, but you'll be rewarded. The first is around here, wherever here is. I'll send the image to your exo tablet. Good luck. Okay. Around here. I saw that. Where is it? It's not one of those. Where is that? Oh my god, get out of my way. My UI. Could it, like, not be foggy? That would be wonderful. Can I quickly see it again? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember which direction. It's definitely not Grandma Laurel, but... Why does there have to be fog? See, the problem is that I've run around this place so much. Alright, I'm mounting up. I've run around this place so much, but it's so, like... I've zipped and zoomed. I understand, like, where this is, but I can't remember where exactly it is in my head. I think maybe... because it looks kind of like that, and it has the... I wish the skies were clearer. There it is. I knew I recognized it. It's the shooty thing. So we need a tree with that in the background. Okay. So very possibly... and it was kind of... I mean, it was fairly close. But let's go towards the beam. As long as that's in... yeah, up close that was hard to see that. We need to get closer. There's a tree over here. With that more clear... I mean, okay. We could... where's that? Oh, my original idea to go that way... hold on. Oh no, wrong way. If we go... unless there's a tree over here that has a clearer view. No, that's like too far away. Okay. I know what must be done. Actually, I could take this thing and then go... theorizing way? Okay. Here it is. So we've got that thing sort of in the backdrop. What's the angle on it, though? It's like right... gotta be like one of these trees. Let's look at it. So it might be a little bit too close, actually. Also, the tree looks super normal. Is there a way to get... What an enchanting glow! So true, bestie, so true. Let me see that picture again. The angle of the thingy. Where is it shooting? It's definitely the other side. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, it's up the stairs. Because the beam is going... I should have looked at the beam first. That would have been helpful. Where's the tree, though? So the beam is going in that direction. Can you get down there? I think you can. So it needs to be facing, like, that way-ish. If this is the correct tower. Let me get the direction right. So I wonder if they said it was at the... Can I look at the thing again? No, not that. No, not that. Oh, it doesn't have a log. If I go Stellar Return and then... Oh, this happens to be where the Lively Lopperit is. God damn it. You used to be looking at it from, like, this angle. Unless it's a different one. Which it could very well be. Yeah, I think it might be. Unless there's more... It's an angle I'm not... It definitely seemed like it was closer. So where's the other one? That one's from all the way over there. And it's a bit higher up. So perhaps... I mean, this is where I was just a moment earlier. Where are all of them? There's one over there. Where's the big, Oh yeah, these things. Oh, maybe it is over here. Oh, hold on a second. Oh my god. There's possibly some of this stuff in the background. So hold on, let's get a good angle on that. If it's that, then the beam is gonna need to be... I think it's maybe up there. Because, like, see, there's some of those chunks of stuff and that thing is right there, so I bet you it's like that tree. I think I figured it out. Hello, Spooky James. Hope you're doing well. We need to get up there. Okay. Where's that either, right? Okay, it's not so dark. So I definitely think it's not that. We definitely need to get outside. Oh, right. Oh. Okay, hold on. The beam's still going in that, because that's inside. So, maybe... I think maybe that's too high now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, wait a minute. There's definitely... first one's around here, wherever here is. I'll send the image to your exo tablet. Around here, wherever here is. I was trying to think maybe it was sort of back that way. Maybe it was the original one. And I'm overthinking this. I think I am overthinking this. It's just that there's not really a clear view with that thing in the background. What mount is that? It's cute. Oh, the little leafy dude? This is something you can get in Cosmic Exploration, and it's like... Or you could buy it on the market board for like 7.9 million gil? You find it from the maps here on Ozatia. How far away do I have to get in order for there to be like a clearer view? But the blue thingy isn't... The blue rock stuff isn't there. It's like weird ass buildings in the way. Jesus, it scared the crap out of me. I really do just keep thinking it's like somehow over here. Earnest ecologist. Wait a minute. It's gotta be at this near here. It has to be over here. Tower's there. Can't really see which way it's... We still gotta get around. Because it's going that direction, so we still need to be on the other side of it. Oh, wait, there is some of that blue stuff over here. Curious. That's promising. So we're back here. Anything else I can see around? It's just trees and the rock formation and like an angle of good job on not saying anything, chat, even though we all see it. Hey. I don't see the rock formation thing. I wonder if I can get down here. So we need like a normal tree. And this is far too far. Unless it's like from... Let's go up. There's just too many buildings for it to be this, I feel. And the blue rock bit... Is there any angle on it at all from any of these trees? Don't help me, chat. I know it's painful to watch me do this, but please don't help me. We checked the one of them's over there and it's kind of unreachable. It's like that. So that leaves the other one we haven't gone and checked yet. I just love that there's someone called Theorizing Way. Yeah. I don't think around here is... Oh, it's clearing up to sunny though. We love that. Let's go all the way up here. Oh, there's some rock formations up there. Oh, we really should have checked this sooner. I'm so busy checking the other two. Where is it? Oh yeah, there's loads of them up here. Oh my god, it's this spot. Fucking hell. Where is it? Yeah, okay, we need to get the right angle on it. And then tree, and there we go, stealthy elaborate.
Alas, someone's found me! On second thought, thank goodness, I'm dying for a carrot. I tried chewing on the grass, but it's just not the same. Yes, a nice carrot from the Timber Lodge will set me right. Oh, but before I go, take this photo and find the last hider before they too collapse of hunger.
I barely looked at that, come on. Okay, well there's some... This is by one of the cosmic things. And there's something in the back. Okay, well this is gonna be... I think this is gonna be fairly straightforward. Too busy getting all the angles on the other two to come out and just check the third one. It's like one of those. It's like an overhang with one of these things in the back. Let me look at it again. We got one of the highway points. Just can't quite tell which one that is off the top of my head. Let's just start going and seeing. It's new. Where's this next one? Definitely don't think it's gonna be this one. No. There's no mushrooms or anything around. Tree. There's something above them that's... Looks like it's just two. Where are the two-way bits? Where we just were. Oh, this is gonna sound crazy, but... Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, this does not look like what I thought it did in my head. Where am I thinking of then? There's the two-way down there, but I definitely don't think it's that. It's one of the overhangs. I think I got it. Yep. That's what I was seeing. Let me get the... Yeah, yep. I mean, I see them right here, so yeah.
She that seeketh findeth, thank heavens. Having become unto Shadow, I now suffer a carrot deficiency most dizzying. Let us journey unto the Timber Lodge, where I shall dine upon orange ambrosia. See, we got there in the end.
Thanks everyone for not trying to drop hints or things. I really do appreciate you letting me do it myself.
Aurora Nix, you're back. Heard you found him. Poor fellows, practically inhaling their carrots. Likewise, you've proven yourself a true, vigorous vacationer. As for your reward and honorary membership, welcome to the club. Remember, life is hectic. Gotta slow down now and then. Take a breath, it's not easy. Keep trying your best. Or should I say, give up, go home, and sleep? You get the point.
I found the second one a lot easier, to be honest. Like, I mean, yeah. I was convinced I found the right spot, and it turned out to be, like, the other side of the map. That's almost a hint. I don't know if you realize that, but that's... I'm glad I didn't absorb that comment. Oh my god, what is this? I mean, verdant partitions are kind of awesome, but stellar opportunities? Let's go for the stellar opportunity. Woo! But what's this? Die? Whoa! What? What the helly? We won some die! We went on and hide and seek and won some die! I don't think you were near any of the places I searched when I typed that. True. I'm glad I had enough sense to search the last beam. Hey, it's Nora. Oh, but that's all of them. That's all the... Well, well, well. We've gone and done it. We did it. Oh, whoops. So now I just need to actually, like, finish these things. I don't know why, but those, like, hyperway things make me slightly motion sick. Something about the camera movement. I need to get on the, gatherer ones at some point. Just gotta finish the tools and get 500k master points and 500k cosmic points, of course, for completeness. What? For the last time, you cannot... Hey, Nora. Have I talked to Theorizing Way, actually? Given our rate of progress, I believe Alsatia is due for some special guests, don't you? Oh! Wait a minute. I think there is gonna be more. Theorizing Way will have a quest. I don't know when. Oh, 100%. That's such a pointed comment. I think it's time we have some guests. Some important guests. Oh, you know what I bet? I bet we're gonna see Girly Pop's sister again or something. She's gonna come look at all this and go, whoa! What? Some of the cafe at the end of the universe peeps to visit. Oh! Fuck, have I finished that? Oh my god, I've not finished it. I've not finished the Loperates either. Keep meaning to go back and see the soup homies. Hold. That's like one of those things that I genuinely keep forgetting to go and do. Almost like you burnt out from the game during those society quests. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The music. I do not need to read these because I feel like I've read them a million times before, so we're just gonna zoom through them. A grable off out of water, are you telling me? Oh yes, Elysian. Wow, it has been a minute though. Sorry. Place the parched Grabeloff in the Kent body bag. All I saw out of that was body bag. And I had a moment where I was just... stuffing corpses into your pocket. Remember the good old times. I still haven't seen the Namazu. Have I? Where am I doing this? I'll fish it myself. Gather bunches of seaweed. Oh, is this the... Oh, that's quarry. So it was the seaweed. It was literally the seaweed. I was like, I already got seaweed, surely. That's why Dontrell was bad. So not enough corpses to carry in your pockets. Or you know, just actual dung. Isn't it like one of this one? I swear one of these isn't there like an Easter egg where one of these is a Namazu? Oh wow. I forgot how just insane this place looks sometimes. Where am I going? my gosh. How did that happen? Time for morning rises. Yes, here's your feed samples. Report distinguished. Please stand by and wait for the research. Here's the occupied body bag. A moisture-sealed body bag stuffed with a great bluff. How you're able to carry is perhaps better left unexplained. I love this game. So dumb. Great bluffs will be required to carry additional water reserves when embarking on expeditions. So funny. Oh my gosh, we get to see soup! I have a sticker of soup. Soup. Soup, soup, soup! Soup. Thank you. Alright, where does that put me? Close. And I've not done the Lafayette yet. Not finished that. There's a lot unfinished, in all honesty. We need to go continue the Yak Way. Yak Way? No way! Table for too few. Alright, these are probably going to be new to us, I think. The larder is rebuilt and our stock of food is plentiful, which should allow us to provide everyone with regular meals. It would seem, however, that the avalanche's destruction has left us little in the way of tableware to serve them in. As things stand, we're having to snatch away plates before someone has even swallowed their last bite so we can serve the next person waiting. Might you lend us your skills again and craft us a way out of this quandary? Zarhorker will have all the materials you require. I want to trade my icicle. Ah, Aurora, you may just be the volunteer I was looking for. The restoration efforts require a modest sum of coin, you see, and after considering our situation, a merchant friend is adamant he could find a demand for ice. Oh, we've done this one. Okay. It's the spring water. Larder logistics. More restoration workers atop the mountain. We've been carting food and supplies for the need. However, the tendency... We've done this one as well. Are there any out here? No, they're all in this time. Soup! get the one over here done first. Sorry for the yawning. The EP's getting me, guys. Like, the EP comes for us all in the end. Our savior has come! Hammering out some serving pots to keep our stews and soups warm should be no trouble for an artisan of your caliber, yes? My material stores are at your disposal. Once you've crafted the tableware supplies we need, please deliver them to the kitchen master. You should find him over by the entrance to the larder. Let's have my steak just in case. Smithing. Does this need to be high quality? No? Okay. Boo. Could I get away with just basic? Oh, no. I mean, I can, but you know. Cool. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun. The music here is really pretty. They even had digital corpses. Oh my god, I did it! I just clicked for me. What is it? Mealtime is swift approaching and there's a pile of dirty dishes that require my attention. I have more. More dishes. Oh, merciful fate! This will spare me from having to wash everything the moment our diners gobble their last morsel. Your contributions are much appreciated. After all, we want our workers to enjoy their meals, and indeed each other's company, without feeling rushed or needing to wait for their turn at the table. When you see Vyarger, tell him he needs to eat too. No one goes hungry on my watch. Aww. Can relate. Okay, we've done this one, so... Need to be high quality. Oh. No, it do not. Then we are... Oh no, I had intensive synthesis that time. Were you able to make what we needed? Sure was. Yahweh. I'm on it. Interstellar Leafkin. You ever seen a leaf from the stars? Oh goodness. I would like to turn them all in at once. So let's get the ice one out of the way. Oh, you've brought the Yahweh's ice down. I sure have. Don't ask how. We don't need to discuss my pockets. I need to finish that stuff. There's a lot I need to do, let's be honest. Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay. These we can just zoom through because we've already done. It's the table too few. We are in your debt yet again. It may have seemed a trivial request, but being able to relax is also an important part of a meal. The kitchen master demands I come to the table, does he? Well, perhaps I will stop by soon and take a bowl of one of his tasty stews. The restoration work can be exhausting, but many have remarked upon the satisfaction they feel as their Gorte, the open arm, returns to its former glory. I too am finding much to savor as we labor and toil to break bread together in this common cause. Yay! Woo! Yeah! Oh, so sorry. My goodness, I'm yawning quite a lot. Da, 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 da. Still have like other society quests I can do, but it's the Heaven's Ward ones I want to finish at some point. The Moogles. Oh my gosh, the Moogles. Do I want to go to that S rank? Ah, why not? Live a little. Oh, my head do be hurting though. Yay. Remember that time I just happened across this, the first time I ever encountered hunts? It's part of the reason why I wanted to come here. There's just something about it, you know? Lahi! And then now the crowd noises. This was how I heard crowd noises for the first time as well. Actually, what if... Let's be paladin. Where's my greets? Wait, no macros. Thank you. Yeah. And now we're gonna go to Zenith. And we're gonna go to the gotta stay on top of this, you know? Shiva statue south of here, but they seem to be taking too long to check on them. I think I've done that one before. Ship of Dreams. They're late, Kupo, so very late. The sapper said that they would send for sundries that we cannot provide ourselves. The shipment should have arrived at the rookery by now, but we've not received any word for a while. Where could they be? I hope their airship didn't run aground, or worse, run afoul of Nidhogg's brood. Can you go and take a look for me, Kupo? Sternation. Oh, what to do? I know they mean no harm, but must the dragons use our construction sites as dozing? Okay, I've definitely done this one. I heard. Give them the... yeah. Yes, this is one I've definitely done before. The poof. Wakey wakey! Oh, to ride a marshmallow fluff. Little dandelion shenanigans. Dreadful sneeze. Giving dragons allergies. How did you defeat the horde? This was the answer all along. We didn't need to have a long and bloody war. We just needed to have way too many flowers. The dragon weakness. Dragon snot on my fur. And then near here is... putting the Summer Daisy down a dragon's nostril. Oh, I've done this one. They're excited about it. Yeah. Ship of Dreams. How cute. Yes, enjoy. So demands not accepted, no different than children. Anyhow, thank you for your assistance. Of course, of course. I think I've done all of these before then. A shame, I thought one was new to me, but no, it's just been a while since I've done these. The little wings on this dude! He's flapping. He's doing his best. Oh, nice. Good luck.
Mother, is she so beautiful? Oh, pardon me, Kupo. I was so entranced by such majesty that I didn't see you standing there. Every time I lay eyes on her, I cannot help but feel inspired. How many years would it take to carve a statue of this size, I wonder? 10, 20, 100? Regardless, it's a display of dedication worthy of the highest respect. Someday I wish to be respected as a Mughal sculptor, and that's why my mind is made up, Kupo. I shall hone my skills and create a statue as grandeur as this one. With a little help, of course. You have an eye for detail, right? Do you think you could craft me a small metal statue in the likeness of a valiant Mughal? I want to use it as a model for my much bigger Mog monument, Kupo. While I would love to see your work, I do not have any materials on hand, unfortunately, but my brother is a peddler who deals in odds and ends at the summit of Sumall. If you mention I sent you for my work, he should be able to really give you free costs. Yeah, okay. Actually, I think this one might be a little bit new. I don't recognize this one. Oh my god, please stop yawning. Ah! I can't stop yawning. The yawns. They're attacking me. He wants to carve what? Did he hit his palm or something? My brother is talented to be sure, but he's no master. Even a sculpture my size would take him more than a fortnight, Kupo. I'm rather doubtful he could create such an enormous piece, but since you came all this way, I suppose I'll have to indulge him here. Now what? I'm gonna go back? Might as well just fly there. Enjoy the view. I always wonder what this place must have looked like in its, like, prime. You know? Like, how beautiful it must have been and lively. Wow, it's so lifelike, Kupo. The details of the fur, the veins, and the wings. If I didn't know better, I would say you've had quite a career as a sculptor yourself. Thank you so much for making me such an elaborate piece. You can tell Mogek that I've found my true calling in life. With this in hand, I'll be a master sculptor in no time. Yeah, okay. Stirring starnation. 1,000 hues. And what's that? Got us to a little bit further. I gotta stay on top of these. I always forget. I know they're daily shenanigans, but you know. Da, 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 da. I love that the Moogle has a little
hat that's kind of like, Stefanovan's. Makes me giggle. Anywho. Oh, goodness. Wakey, wakey. So we got the Cosmic done. We've done some dailies, which is great. We love that. At some point, I really want to get back to doing the New Game Plus. Where was I on that, actually? Still in part 1. Pretty sure I was making my way around. I wish you could have multiple New Game Plus saves. Because sometimes I want to, like, replay side quests, and I realize I can't because I'm in the middle of the Heaven's Ward. One day FF7 will return. Yeah. I need to get back in. There's so much that I need to get back into. There just never seems to be enough time. Like, where does all the time go? That being said, my headache has been awful. I started the stream and it was okay, and then like very shortly after starting the stream it started to creep up, and this entire time it's just been growing worse and worse. I think the, yeah, I probably should have taken something for it, but I think, let's go to Ishgard. My beloved. Ishgard, my beloved. Gosh. Hoping, praying someday they give us more quests in all the old cities. For us, you know, nerds. Look at all that architecture. So good! So good! Anywho. Chat, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the evening, with my headache and everything. I will be... Let's see. Tomorrow is Saturday Spookums, so we'll be hooting and hollering and doing that. And hope y'all come around and hang out and do all that. We can get up to shenanigans and have some fun next to stream. Yeah, no worries. I really, yeah. I was worried it would be like too late in the evening because I left it quite late, but I had some fun. I liked the hide and seek. I liked the I liked finding the little spaceship thingy. There's definitely a lot that I still need to do. There's a lot of catching up I need to do. I need like a day where I just like lock in on some of the side stuff that I've left to the wayside. But we'll get there. Anywho, Melon is playing Cyberpunk. I'm gonna send you over there, and then I can go make some food or something as well. Chat, thank you again. Here's the Discord. It's where we hang out, do stuff together, all that jazz. See you later, skaters. Thanks for coming by.